Well, what's interesting, I think, in the back-to-back format is usually the first game is quite a bit more loosely played than the second game. So if you reference our Dallas series, it was fairly wide open in game one, and then game two was a real grinder. And I think both teams had a pretty good handle on what the other team does. So it was tighter than you normally see in a regular. I thought it was a pretty well played game by both teams. It's 1-1 at the 30-minute mark. We gave up 5 chances that we didn't like. It's not a huge number, but those were high quality. 3 backdoor and 1 down the middle, 2 down the middle. So our goaltender was good. Their goaltender was good. I think both teams are really good, really well structured teams, and it's almost they're probably in their we're both in our kind of teaching continuum here. How we move the puck through the neutral zone to get to our forecheck's important to us. The 10 minutes of the third period, the first 10, we didn't have a lot there, so we'd like to be a little bit sharper with what we do, and then eliminate the two themes, the plays down the middle and the backdoor plays, and then what we can do in the offensive zone. But they played a hard gap game. We played a hard gap game. It'll come down to what it should, if both teams play well, be a break or two around the net.
Sam Bennett was out there during morning skate. How did everything go for him?
Seems fine. Seems ready to go. If he felt good today, so our expectation that he comes back, but we won't declare him playing until he gets to warm up. But he looks right.
And with Bennett back out there, it looked like you made some tweaks.
I've been looking. Always looking ahead of what might work, and I've been interested in seeing Jesper on the left side with that almost for 2 or 3 weeks now. We've played 4 games with our forward lineup. We just haven't had the chance to do it. So we'll take a look at it tonight. You want to try to discover as many different combinations over the course of the year. Usually the injuries present that opportunity. You have a plan, where are we going next? But we have 3 players really that we move around a fair amount. Verhaeghe, pops up and down with Bennett and Barkov, and then we're excited about the idea that both Rodriguez and Boquist can become left and right wingers and at center if we need them.
Yeah, I just overheard Rodriguez saying he actually likes playing on the left side more.
Yeah, he likes it, but he's also been very good with Lundell and Luosterainen on the right. He probably feels more creative on his offside and a little bit more predictable on his right. When you view your lines from my job, who are you going to play them against? I've got left and right-handed centermen that for face-offs on both Barkov and Lundell's line, and those lines would be the ones we asked probably to play against the other team's best more often. When you play against a deep team like New Jersey, it doesn't matter. They're going to have some quality on every line. But it allows us to run the bench a little differently. The difference from, I would say, maybe prior to Christmas last year is be careful about what line you're asking Anton Lundell to play against at 21 and 22 years old. I don't think about it now. As a matter of fact, there are times I'm looking for it. It happened in the Philadelphia game. They ran against Couturier and did a really good job through the last 2 periods.